came to laugh. I hope everyone came to cry.
I think I got everything in there.
And
you get
probably only cry if you are Ryan. But,
him in there,
guys, a roast is defined as a banquet to honor a person and which the honoree is subjected to cruel and unusual punishment, natured ridicule. And naturally, of course, we have to honor Ryan. Ryan is just the kind of guy that has to be roasted. Only true legends get roasted, going all the way back to Frank Sinatra, Bob Saget, Flavor Flav, Charlie Sheen, and now Ryan Swanson. A lot of people ask, could Ryan handle a roast? He's a sensitive guy. We all know that. Everyone's saying, is Ryan going to be able to handle this? Probably not. My mom is seriously concerned. She was not invited tonight, as you'll see. Neither were my two sisters or my father, because I don't think they want to see the man that Ryan has truly grown into. Well, Ryan, I'm here to tell you that this is not actually a roast. That was a good joke that just blew away.
Bye,
this is not actually a roast, Ryan. I've brought all your closest friends here because this is an intervention, buddy.
Suck.
Your addiction to masturbating over the toilet has got to stop. We have a van ready for you to take you to a good place where there are other addicts who also masturbate over the toilet. You guys will be having Masturbators Anonymous meetings. And it's a really nice place.
Toilets everywhere.
Seriously though, you're gonna get killed tonight, buddy. Which is kind of ironic because we always thought that you would die in several other ways. Going too fast, 116 miles an hour while you Snapchat. Rectal cancer from your serious case of IBS. Which, unfortunately, that runs in the family. I've been having the worst bubble guts all day. Third way we thought you might die, slipping on your own semen and hitting your head on the toilet. We all know that Ryan is a rare breed, guys. If you stand close enough to him and listen, you can hear the ocean.
Dead sea.
Seriously though, I mean, if I ever need a brain transplant, I'm gonna want yours because I want one that hasn't been used.
Roasted!
You're heard.
Yeah.
That's a good joke.
Thanks, man. Yeah. This is, I thought I was gonna get myself into a sticky situation. Probably stickier than the t-shirts that you keep under your bed.
Nothing stickier than those t-shirts, bro.
Nothing stickier than those t-shirts, guys. Oh, man. Ryan says that he should be sponsored by Trojan. He uses condoms when he does have sex, which was, I think, like once last year. In reality, he should be sponsored by the teens only section of Pornhub. That's my go-to, teens only. But, enough about me, guys. I'd like to introduce you to our roasters. Yes, we brought some of the best and brightest that the Dallas area has to offer. Daniel Bear there on the edge.
Yay!
Yeah. Robert McCullough.
Yeah!
You guys are looking at him and wondering, who the hell is this guy? He's looking right back at you, tripping on mushrooms.
He's not lying!
I ate back mushrooms.
Good for you. Good for you.
We've got Big Dave Casto here, ladies and gentlemen. Megan Darter showed up, ladies and gentlemen. There she is, all the way at the back. Her breasts are here too.
Both of them.
We've got Chad Peoples.
Yeah!
And Steve Switzer.
Who's that?
Who didn't get much of a cheer. You're probably going to hear a lot about Steve tonight, and when we refer to Steve, we might refer to the accident. Steve was 11 years old and he was involved in a terrible skiing accident. True story. I hit a tree, actually. I had to get care flighted off the mountain, and I mean, it was close. I mean, we didn't know whether Steve was going to make it or not. He had care flight. They had all these surgeries. And, well, guys, he fucking survived, unfortunately.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Plastic surgeons were going to do, a lot of work to his face, and this is all that they could come up with. Ever since, he's just been a terrible person. He's consumed by drugs and alcohol, and we actually call him the Dark Cloud. So without further ado, Steve Switzer, your first roaster, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Tracy. The original Swanson, you guys. Are you out of Chipotle napkins for the night? If you guys aren't familiar, Tracy actually spends his money on drugs rather than buying toilet paper. Stores up on Chipotle napkins. So just a little info on Tracy there. I don't want to say anything too bad about Bear. He's a married man now. I don't want to ruin any more marriages. I don't know you, so you look more Jewish than Tracy. So you guys, David, the stripper whisperer. I mean, just so many things I could say, but the one thing that I do feel bad about is Ranger. I mean, you just see the sadness in that dog. I mean, just praying every day that this is the time we go to the vet, and this is the last moment, so he can finally experience that relief. Maybe one day. Chad, you're a nice guy. I don't want to say anything too bad about you, so I won't. But Chad works at Match.com, I believe it is. Works long hours, but I like to imagine that Chad is up there actually just searching for his one match, because Chad is very particular whenever it comes to women. So I'm thinking he's working about 60 hours a week just searching the globe for his one true love. So good luck, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Alright, now to Ryan, the man of the hour.
Yeah!
Swanson.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm not close enough to the mic.
Like a dickhead.
Oh, can you guys hear me in the back?
Oh yeah.
We're good? I'll start yelling. So anyways, if anyone's experienced a night with Ryan, you know that there's 7 stages that Ryan goes through. It goes as follows. There's happiness, excitement, sadness, fear, anger, rage, and desperation. Alright? So we start off, night starts going well, he's had a few drinks, alright, he's happy, he's in the moment. He starts to see his friends come out. It's a typical Friday night. He starts to get excited. All right, now if you guys don't know, Tracy and Ryan like to compete for the same women. All right, now this is kind of Ryan's weird game that he plays, because he waits till Tracy goes in and talks to a girl for about 5 minutes. Once Tracy's been shut down, and he will get shut down, Ryan goes in for the warm bait, as I like to call it. Still fresh. And he goes in. Now, on the off chance that Tracy actually, like the once in the blue moon, that Tracy does take a girl home, we actually see Ryan go into the sadness phase, because he knows that he's not going to get that girl. Then it quickly goes to fear, because no one's taking him home. His brother just left him, so there's no way that he's getting home alone. So he goes into anger. All right, and this quickly turns to rage. He starts to lash out, starts throwing shit, starts just cussing up a storm. And if it's funny for like the first 20 minutes, and then after that, it's like, all right, butts, just slow it down a little bit. But then this is typically whenever he starts to find his drugs, and we go into the desperation phase of this. So if any of you know Ryan, you know that his favorite song is Man-Eater. All right. Now, think of the words here. Man-eater. Whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Alright, now, if anyone knows Ryan's track record, he kind of likes some bigger women occasionally. I don't think he's just a Hall & Oates fan. I think this is kind of his prey for the night, if you will. So I think that he's looking for that woman that, whoa, here she comes. I mean, how the fuck are you gonna miss her, man? She'll chew you up. She looks like she will fucking literally eat you. But after this, I mean, we finally found out that Ryan settled down and had some sort of fellatio with a goat, and now has a baby goat boy named Forrest. All right, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Forrest was a disabled little goat, much like Ryan, and also much like Ryan, the baby was not wanted by his mother. So, anyways, this just kind of going down this process started making me think about the classic novel of Mice and Men, the Steinbeck classic. All right, there's a lot of similarities here. We got Lenny, the dumb-witted oaf, Ryan. We've got George, his caretaker, Tracy. Now, instead of don't pet the rabbits, Lenny, it's don't pet the goats. But that's the only dissimilarity that I see here. But whenever I started thinking about this, I was really hoping that we get the classic novel end, where Ryan sets up some sort of riot, the entire crowd's coming after him. They're in the barn. He's got little Forrest on his knee, just petting him. Tracy behind him starts hearing the crowd just come closer and closer, more of a ruckus. Anyways, he pulls the revolver slowly from his jacket pocket, clocks it, says everything's gonna be all right to Ryan, and pulls the trigger. But
Dark cloud.
in all seriousness, guys, I love Ryan. He's a great guy. I mean, I bet if your great grandparents could see the both of you, the men you guys have grown into, they would have volunteered for Auschwitz. That's my time. Thank you, guys.
The dark cloud strikes again. I wasn't really sure how that was going to go. It went okay. It surprisingly went okay. Well done, Steve, with no preparation or anything. He said he's going to drink a bunch of Dewar's and just wing it. He's super stoned right now. If you could see his eyes, they're as red as the devil's dick.
I've seen that too.
I like that.
Okay, guys. Our next roaster is tall, he's dark, and he's handsy. David Casto.
Yeah.
Dave actually has a lot in common with Lamar Odom, surprisingly enough. They're both big, they're goofy bastards, they're failed athletes who love the white girl. The only difference between Dave and Lamar is that Dave's mom is still paying for his strip club's visits, and Lamar's life insurance takes care of that. Thank you, Golden. I know you like that NBA reference. Without further ado, David Casto, ladies and gentlemen.
That was good. That was good. Really good. I'm glad you and Steve were able to stop smoking weed and playing video games. Come out here for us. Enjoy Ryan. That's real nice of you all. Everyone also congratulate Tracy. Got a new girlfriend. Little Middle Eastern Indian girl.
She is.
She's real cute. What's her sashimi? Ahmad? Something terrorist. Something she's probably making a clock right now, but she looks real nice. But you know it's serious when Tracy offers 20 goats for her father to trade her. So, but Bear, great guy. I'm glad Mallory's not here, so we can talk about strippers. No, Bear's actually a real great person. Always looks after Ryan. He's kind of his guardian angel. And you know, even though Mexicans can't be angels, you're more of our kind of guardian chupacabra. You're a good man. Hopefully Mallory's having fun sitting on the couch recording Downton Abbey.
Great show.
She's doing well. Robert, oh wow. Met Robert a couple of years ago. Honestly, Robert, if you don't know, married Ellen, one of our high school friends, and it honestly, true fairy tale how that happened. He's amazing. If Disney remade Blow and Scarface together, that would be how they went, and it was awesome. So, Steve, not much to say. You just kind of look at you and realize you went wrong. But obviously, Tracy mentioned you got in that accident, and it's kind of nice. Your parents go back there every year and curse the hell out of that tree for not finishing the job. Really wish they did. But ladies, if you're single, this pale, awkward, pudgy guy is ready to get on top of you. Just let him know. Just let him know. Chad, honestly, I can't be mean to you. You're a hard worker. Honestly, I'll wake up in the morning and feel bad and text you and say I'm sorry. So I don't really want to say too much about you, Chad, because I'm probably going to work for you in the morning. So, anyways, to the man of the honor, Ryan, you're here. So, honestly, when I think of you, you're kind of like a mix between Tommy Boy and Billy Madison. I know you watch those movies probably so many times, right? You've grown up, your mom came by and said, quit watching those movies, they're going to make you stupid. glad you didn't listen to her, buddy. Real glad you didn't listen to her. But no, Ryan's the only person that I know that he has a job and it reflects his life. He works at a scrap yard, and during the week he just picks up scraps. Good job on that. Good job on that. But I don't want to embarrass anyone, ladies. You probably all have seen Ryan's dick pics. All have been sent, dude. Ryan, word of advice. If they say, oh, that's cute, not a good thing. Not a good thing. Honestly, 100% of girls rather have sex with Magic Johnson than you. Just throwing that out there, okay? But,
Come closer to the mic. They can't hear you.
Sorry.
You're too tall.
I'll say the Magic Johnson joke again.
Nothing killed us.
By the way, also Ryan was a great car driver, I guess you'd say, dirt track. He actually got a full ride to Blinn Junior College, and it didn't work out, but that's all right. You know, college isn't for everyone. Some people are meant to be doctors, managers. You're meant to be a goat fucker, so it's all right. But I will say this: half the people here will say you're God's one mistake, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 minute. Okay, look, hey, I don't believe that. I just believe God's a big Simon Birch fan, and he just wanted a retarded Simon Birch. He wanted to follow you around, so one day, in 1, 2, 3 years, you're going to be on Jesus' shoulders with your Peggy Sue, just singing Manny, buddy. You're going to be great. But honestly, in all kidding, Ryan, you're a great guy. You, whether you mean it or not, you make everyone laugh at you or with you. You're a great person. So I appreciate the opportunity, and glad I got the opportunity to do this.
Did anyone hear a word he just fucking said? What's up? Oh man, That is good stuff, guys. This is going way better than I thought. There for a second, I was freaking out. Like I told you, I was having IBS, and I was thinking to myself, like, should we even do this? Is it too late to cancel this shit? Ryan was like, dude, please, man, can we cancel this shit? I walked by his room before we did this, and I feel like he just needed to get one last one out because all I heard was. Ryan, what are you doing? Ryan, dude, it's your roast, man. We gotta go. And here he is.
Fast, dude. He works up that fast.
Toilet echo from the toilet.
Okay, guys, and on to our next roaster. You guys have all seen the 40-Year-Old Virgin, right? Chad Peoples. No, I'm just kidding. Chad is not. Chad is, like everyone said, just the nicest dude ever, but he just has the worst luck with women. I feel so bad for him. I mean, last year alone, last summer, he lost at least 26 pounds sweating this girl named Janine.
Best diet I ever did.
It was the best diet he ever went on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chad Peoples.
I'm good, Mal. Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
Him too.
Yeah, so first of all, I'd like to start by saying thank you to Tracy for organizing all this and putting this all together. You know, Tracy works a lot of hours every week. He takes care of his brother, which is a full-time job. And he still finds a lot of time to do charity work. And he probably wouldn't want y'all to know, he's kind of shy about this, but he volunteers 5 days a week down at the Asian Community Center, helping new immigrants make anchor babies. So, important. So, I mean, really an honorable thing he does.
I thought that was awesome. That was great.
Oh, that's my phone.
Steve did a great job earlier tonight. I'm really glad you're here because I was worried we were all going to have too good of a time. So it's really great that you guys bring us down. I heard the drug dealers have lined up thinking they're really going to increase their sales on depressed people when we leave. So. Robert, I tried to come up with something to say about you, but no matter what I say, you're going to get drunk later and do something way funnier. So I give up. And Casto, you know, great job. I was just really impressed. I think that's the most I've ever heard you speak at one time. So, yeah, I'm impressed. Bear, been known you 20-something years, and I could not come up with a single funny thing to say about you. And that's why I know I can't trust you. So we are no longer friends. All right, well, that gets me to the man of the hour, Swanee, who we've all gathered here to speak about and to share our jokes and thoughts with. Tracy mentioned it. Some of y'all might not know. Swanee has a twin sister, Taylor, and she was great to him growing up, took care of him, and I just think he's really lucky to have had her because that will probably be the last time that Swanee will get one girl to stay with him for 9 months.
Fact.
So everybody's here making fun of you tonight, but honestly, I was saying about this the other day, and I was like, you really make me a better person. Since I've known you, I've started doing charity work, and I've started community service and charity work. Charity because I constantly have to buy you drinks. Honest story, $5,000 worth of drinks in our lifetime. We did the math.
True story.
And community service because every Friday night it's my job to make sure you get home without killing somebody or sexually assaulting someone.
Mostly dudes.
Now, kind of on that same vein, I was watching this sexual harassment seminar at work the other day, and it kept looking very familiar, and I was like, something seems really familiar. I think I've seen this before, and then it occurred to me, it was just like watching you hit on a girl at a bar on a Friday night. Had all the traditional hallmarks, had the shoulder grab, the awkward bobbing, and the awkward drunken stares from across the room. I flexibly almost went up and bought the guy a drink and demanded that he dance so I could film it. No, but honestly, I love going out and looking for girls around Uptown with you. You know, Tracy said I've had a lot of bad luck with women, so, you know, a lot of nights out with Swanee. So, you know, and he's just the perfect, like, guy for me to go out with because we have such different tastes, you know? Like, I like smart, attractive, interesting girls. And Swanee only requires that they're technically female and so on consent. You know, and man, you know, something else just to sit around and think about the times, you know, hanging out with you and just stuff is, you know, you're a great person to watch sports with because you have more, like, just insane amount of sports, like, trivia knowledge than, you know, probably all the rest of our friends combined, you know, and it's just too bad that that didn't, like, you know, transition over to other knowledge because we gave you the Wonderlic that one time and you lost to Vince Young. So just a few just kind of quick hitters that I just wanted to hit y'all with is, you know, Swanee's a huge NASCAR fan. NASCAR, Jeff Foxworthy, you know, you might be a redneck. So I have a couple of, you might be Ryan Swanson. So if you've ever tried to handwrite a resume with a pencil, you might be Ryan Swanson.
What was the tablet?
If you ever told a girl when she said she was 28 years old that she had reached her sexual prime, you might be Ryan Swanson. On a first date. If you ever then told that same girl that you reached your peak level of horniness at 21, you might be Ryan Swanson. If you ever yelled at a girl to just jack you off already, you might be Ryan Swanson. You might be Ryan Swanson. And then if you ever sent a video of yourself helicoptering to two girls who said they wanted to see something funny, you might be Ryan Swanson. Best part of that is they said they want to see something funny and he immediately thought I'll show him my dick.
They laughed.
Yeah. No, Swanee, you know, honored to be up here, man, talking about you. You know, you're one of my best friends. You know, all these guys here roasting you, all the guys in the audience love you, would do anything they could for you. And all the girls here like you, but only as friends. They want you to
Sit the fuck down, Ryan. Excuse my language. What a turnout we have here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I was thinking to myself, there's going to be maybe 12, 15 people. Ryan was counting the Facebook invites, like, dude, there's 42 people coming. There'll be 42 people here, man. Golly, dude, I love you, bro, but I fucking hate you at the same time. What a great turnout. I mean, we had a lot of people have to get babysitters tonight. Which, Los? Yeah, Los got some babysitters. CY out there and Sandra.
I'm gonna miss this.
I'd actually, if y'all don't mind, can you give me one of your babysitters' numbers? Because I want to go out and run some errands tomorrow and I need someone to watch Ryan.
Yeah, dude, that was a badass.